in my bag now, in my bag now.
What's up, YouTube? This is YMZTV. Zsavonne coming at you guys with another video. So this is another video in our back to school series. This is our advice. This is my advice for college freshmen. You know, it's that time. I think the freshmen at my old college are going today, I think. Wow, that was so long ago for me, y'all. Like 8 years ago. But because I went through it, this is my advice to y'all. And y'all have to judge me on because it is freezing in my house. So, before we get on all into the advice, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share this with your friends that are also freshmen, and hope you enjoy this video. Let's get on to it. Alright, y'all. So, advice numero uno. Go to class. Y'all, that's the most vital advice I can give anyone. When people sit and say, what's your advice to this freshman? Like, people call me at church, people call, like, co-workers, kids ask me, not kids, y'all young people, ask me, what's the most valuable advice I can give to any freshman going off to school is go to class. Because college classes can be so optional, or not even optional, it's not optional. Not optional, or it can be like things can be distracting. You can stay asleep. Nobody's really telling you. Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody's telling you to go to class. It's easier for you to be like, I can skip it. However, the cons of skipping class is you don't know what's going on. And granted, even though you could probably get work from someone else, thing is, if you accept financial aid like FAFSA, filling out that stuff, FAFSA tracks your attendance. So if you miss a class up to 5 times, they can pull your financial aid. Plus, like, what's the point? You're paying for school, just go to class. 9 times out of 10, you don't have classes on Friday, and you don't have that class every day. So, you're going to that class, like, my freshman year, by the time it was 12:30, my day was done. I started my day at 8, and at 12:30, so it was over. Like, that's it. Like, just go to class. You're paying for that class, so go to class. So, advice numero dos. And I'm probably not going to count in Spanish the whole time, guys. Number 2. If you're unsure of what you want to do with your life, I'm talking about when you have to pick a major, when you have to say, okay, I want to do this with my life. If you are unsure, it is okay to take general studies. I know general studies is such a bad rep, and people be like, oh, no, I don't want to take general studies. General studies makes me look A, B, and C. General studies makes you look nothing, brother or sister. You could take general studies and you could be okay. Nobody's going to sit and judge you because you're taking general studies. Take that general studies, and then when you're ready and when you decided and prayed about what you want to do with your life, then go ahead and declare a major. I know people who've graduated in general studies and they're traveling the world doing something because they have experience. That's what college is going to be mainly about, is your connections and your experiences. Very rarely is it about what you know how to do. Granted, that's why you declare a major, so you can figure the logistics side of it, but it's nothing like experiences when you have to take internships and externships and apprentices, nothing like that. So if you're unsure, take general studies and, you know, go speak to an academic advisor and take those altitude tests. Like I took in college, when I declared my major, I declared pre-law like a dummy. Then I graduated college with the bachelor's in science and management information systems, basically computer stuff, computer science. Then I'm in grad school now for public relations. So if you're really unsure, do not declare. Just take general studies. You will be okay. Nobody's gonna judge you. If they judge you, them. Advice number 3. Read the syllabus. Like, the syllabus has everything you need to know. Every freaking thing, y'all. From due dates to all the things you need to know about your professor. Say if an emergency happens, it has contact information for your professor. Due dates, reading materials, the days that the test is. You know, just in case you don't go to class on a certain day, you can look at the syllabus and be like, all right, we went over this in class. Ooh, what's in my eye? But yeah, you can look and say, we went over this in class, A, B, and C. And then so you can know yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you're not coming to the next class like, oh dang, what did we do? You don't have to do that. It's okay. Read the syllabus and you got yourself covered. You covering yourself. That's what college is about, covering yourself. Advice number 4. Time management. College is going to teach you time management. How do you manage doing this, going to class, hanging out with your friends, having a job if you have one, doing your homework, how you manage your extracurriculars. Like at my school, choir was an extracurricular for almost everyone. How they manage that, how they manage, having a boyfriend, girlfriend, or even just dating in general. Like, you're gonna learn to manage your time. Thing is, just do it wisely, y'all. Just do it wisely. Manage your time wisely. And if you are unsure how to manage your time, get a calendar, write your stuff down, if you have to write people in, write people in. It's okay. Just so you don't fail, period. Because your academic life is your priority at college. That's what you're going to school for. You'll figure it out, I promise. Advice number 5. Y'all, call home. Just call home. Excuse me. I went away to college. I lived in Kansas City, and I went to school in Huntsville, Alabama. So it was roughly about 14-15 hours away from home. I didn't go home during holidays. I went home for holidays freshman year, but I did go home for Thanksgiving, spring break, none of that stuff during my other academia career, sophomore, junior, senior, all that stuff. I didn't go home. So just call home so you don't have that piece of home that you feel like you're missing. You got, like your parents or your grandparents or whoever raised you, or even like your church family or, your friends, back home. Like if you need to call home, just call home, just for that sense of everything's gonna be okay. Because I tell you, my mama and my daddy was my safe haven at school. 15 hours away, the only thing we had was phone calls. Skype was popping back then and all this other stuff. I think even MySpace was popping my freshman year. Twitter had just started popping, I'll say. It was, they invented Twitter, but like 2008, 2009, Twitter started popping. But call home. Just call home. Or, get that little piece of home that you need and step back and be like, all right, I am here. You will be okay, I promise. Advice number 7. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You don't want to be that person that's that horrid roommate from hell. That nasty roommate. I lived in a dorm where we had community bathrooms freshman year, and there was 4 floors in my dormitory, and the girls on the 3rd floor, I'll say that. And if y'all watching this video, y'all was disgusting. Like, I know there was this girl who took like a pad, a bloody tampon, and scrubbed it all over the walls. And I'm sorry for the boys that are watching it. It's even disturbing for me. But y'all, don't be that roommate from hell. Like, don't do it. Just be clean. Understand this your stuff. Have a schedule with your roommate. Like, hey, I'm gonna vacuum today, or I'm gonna vacuum on Friday. My roommate was my sister, and then junior year and senior year, we lived in the apartment, so we had a roommate, and one of our roommates was disgusting. So, like, our next roommate that we got, because it was 3 rooms, our next roommate that we got, we just, decided, we was like, hey, like, we're gonna keep this place clean. If she was clean, we were clean. Just be a clean person in general, okay? And you won't have no issues. Number 8, this is real vital, I promise you. Yo, do not be a hoe. I seen freshmen, especially my senior year, I didn't really notice, because I didn't really hang out with freshmen like that. I was really, like, my load was so small. I was really on campus, but, like, I saw it with my guy friends. Like, some senior dudes, and not all of them, because some senior dudes, like, ready to get married and all that stuff, but I saw some senior dudes go out and, try to deal with these freshmen, and freshmen falling head over heels over them. Like, baby girl, it's like high school, we don't want you, okay? Like, I promise you, we just not. So, don't be down on yourself, don't be upset, none of that. Just understand, like, don't be a hoe. You don't have to hop from this dude to this dude to this dude. You can date, understand what dating is. Dating is, hey, this guy asked me on a date. He's not my boyfriend. But girl, don't sleep with everybody. Now, I understand this is this new age of, oh yeah, my body is my body and all this little stuff, but like, you're going to a new setting. You don't want to have a reputation, because that's the main thing. A reputation, and for my fellas too, a reputation follows you, period. These aren't just your classmates. These are your potential co-workers, your potential business partners. You know, it's a career move, kind of like a job thing. Granted, you could date whoever you want to, but just understand that your reputation follows you and carry yourself as such. Advice number 9, know your academic bulletin. Academic bulletin is basically, I'll probably just flash it, you know, what it is, but my version of academic bulletin is, so you see, basically they have a criteria of classes and of stipulations that you come in under. So this is the class of 2021. I want to say 20. I'm not sure what the class. I think it's 2021. So this is the class. You guys are the class of 2021. So you guys are coming in under that bulletin. So the bulletin says this is the criteria for your major, or for like you, even if you pick general studies, of how you can graduate. You need these certain classes and meet this criteria to graduate. So the academic bulletin changes every 2 to 3 years, or I would say a range of 2 to 5 years. And it changes to the point where certain classes you may have not needed will suddenly need. Know your academic bulletin so an advisor can't pull it over your head like you need this. You can pull out the bulletin like, no, my bulletin says I need this. I'm not sure if they call it something else at different schools, but I believe it's a bulletin at all schools. It was a bulletin at mine. And number 10, this is the major key alert. I'm going to flash it. Major key alert, like DJ Khaled needs to come out and start dancing and do all this stuff. If you are feeling depressed, if you are feeling like you can't do no more, if you are feeling like you got to end it, go see a counselor. There are doctor's offices on campus. My college campus had one. I know every college campus down in Alabama where I went to has one. So go to the doctor's office and tell them that you need to see a counselor. They are required to allow you to see a counselor in there. I promise you. With that being said, and I'm talking about like girls, if you got assaulted, because I'll tell you guys a story time of how sexual assault can happen on campus and how you can prevent that. And just the precautionaries of it. Yeah. So that's a different story time. But if something happens and you feel yourself falling into depression, or whatever reason you need to go see a counselor for, and I'm not talking about an advisor, I'm talking about a counselor, like a therapist. You can go to the doctor's office, the infirmary, or whatever they call it, and just tell them, hey, I need to speak to a therapist or a counselor. They will take you to a counselor, and usually it's free. If it's not free, you can go to the psychology department on your college campus and tell them that you need to speak with someone. Usually those students need community service hours, and they can help you. They'll sit there and, by law, they can't tell your business. So whatever the thing is, or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, go ahead. I have my social media in there. I have my sister's social media. Go ahead and write us a DM or something. Shoot. If it gets really bad and you need to just Snapchat me and say, hey, I watched your video, whatever. I don't want you to be that student, because my professor always said, especially the winter months. It's summer right now, so the weather's warm outside, so people are outside. But during those winter months when not a lot of people are outside and people are inside, that's when people really get depressed. I don't want that to be you, because it happens. So if you are feeling depressed, go see a counselor, go see someone. There is so many things available on campuses, and my college was really small, so I know there's even more things available on those bigger campuses. So that is my 10 keys for for college freshmen. And I hope you guys found this video helpful. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.